right, number 3, you're going to describe and write the rule for the reflections. So let's look at the first one. W, M, and D, we could pick any point. So I'm going to look at M. M was originally a -1, comma 5, then it became -1, comma -5. So it looks like the X stayed, so we can write X stays the same. And then what happens was the Y was a positive and it became a negative. And then we change the sign on the Y. So the rule is that any point X comma Y will arrow, X stays the same, so we keep X, and the Y changes sign. So it was a Y, now it becomes a -Y. That would be the rule. Just letting you know, this is a reflection over the x-axis is when this rule occurs. Let's look at B here. It goes from -2, comma 1. So this looks like the X and Y switches. Okay, but nothing happens to the sign. So this rule says X comma Y arrow will be Y comma X. When it flips, this is a reflection over Y equals 2X. Let's look at C here. This is -2 comma 3 became -2 comma -3. So it looks like the X stayed the same, and then the Y changes sign. And the fact that the Y changes sign, we can write the same rule from before, from question A right here, right? And we know that this rule is a reflection over the x-axis because the X stays the same and the Y changes. Lastly, we have D, 1, comma 4. All of them became a negative. B, all of them also became a negative. So everything seems to be a negative. So there is no flip. The X is a negative and Y is negative, or changes sign. You can write that. Okay, maybe I should write that. When the X changes sign and when the Y changes sign. So this is when the X changes sign right here, and when the Y also changes sign, right? Okay, so we can just write this rule here. This is X comma Y arrow -Y -X. Okay, not sure if this has a particular like reflection per se. So this one actually has a special name. This is a reflection over the point 0, 0, which is just the origin. All right, there you go.